I feel like I look like a skater boy with my hair all wet, with just the color and everything. Mother Nature herself. Mother Earth lives life through the life connected to her. She is connected to all things, and so she experiences their love through a pulse, a tether. Sometimes Mother Nature gets carried away. Sometimes she needs to put her focus towards a natural disaster, towards a pocket of reality that is drowning, that is being overshadowed. In those moments, it will seem like things in other places will fall apart. You see, Mother Nature doesn't mean to cause destruction. She's so full of love. She fills every ounce of earth, of nature with love. Every ounce, every crevice. That's wild. That's wild. Okay. Mother Nature gives without asking in return. And when she needs to pull back her energy to recover from the fires that she's extinguished, the waters, the floods that she's dried up, that she's soaked in, when she reconnects with all, when Mother Nature nurtures herself and is back on her path. There are going to be tethers that she taps into that are no longer going to be full of life, full of love. She knows that when she pulls her energy in and when she puts it out, that some of that energy that she was giving may not return to her. But it is not a loss. Because the body is still returned to her. And that's so interesting. So let's look into that, because that's really deep. Harmony within self, which is balance of emotions. Not being afraid to do what you have to do. Teacher, revival, loyalty, commitment, opportunities, resurrection. So what I'm seeing is like, you know, when you would go to like the science fairs as a kid and they'd have like that orb that like if you touch it, like the little electricities will like go to where that outside of the orb is. Whatever it was called, that thing, like if Mother Nature, God, you, whatever entity you want, like in the middle, like with those electricities, I don't know, lightning bolts, and it's like when people tap it, they're interacting with you, they're tapping into your energy field, they're showing you attention. It can look and sound like so many different things. And so, it looks really scary. It looks really complicated, and maybe it is, maybe it isn't, depending on who's perceiving. But it's all just energy. Now, Mother Nature could have beef with death. Mother Nature could take it out on death, could argue with death. But she doesn't. She moves gracefully through it all, graciously through it all. Because her and death, Mother Nature and death, Mother Earth and death are not enemies, they are lovers. What in the plot twist? Where's this going? Where is this going? I love this little theme of like death, rebirth that is being so heavily woven throughout whatever theme is going on here in spooky hot girl spring. Breakthrough. Because, ooh, Mother Nature is wise enough to know that death would never hurt her on purpose, that death would never take from her, that death would never steal from her. Death would never steal from her. And she understands that and she respects it. Retreat and protection, spiritual replenishment, auric protection, banisher of darkness. That is like, wait, hold up. This is like the ultimate safe space vibes. In theory. She doesn't ask. Oh, Lord. Can I do it like this? Do you think this will work? She doesn't ask for more than she needs. And he doesn't take more than he needs. Which is different than indulging. This would borderline be like the stealing vampiric energies that I was mentioning earlier, which is not. It does not here. It does not here. the same relationship that Mother Earth has with death. Because normally you hear like, oh, like Mother Earth, Father Time, right? So shape-shifting, we're shifting something in the subconscious here. What are we doing? What are we doing? What is this? Okay. Oh. Radiance, dream, joy. Oh, so Mother Earth got beef with Father Time because Father Time only takes, but death gives. The difference. Death gives courage. Inner peace and harmony. Death gives courage. Time. Time takes essence. Death is just doing his job. Death is just doing his job. You can't get mad at death. At death. You can be mad if you die, I think. I mean, like, why the fuck not? Like, if you really, I mean, fuck. If you want to, go ahead. If you want to be mad about it, go ahead. There's nothing to even be mad at. Emperor. That's so funny. That's so funny to me. This is so funny to me right now. Surrender and shapeshifting. Oh yeah. Let's get back on track here. Cool. Okay. So if this card is like the God card to me, this is definitely the Mother Nature, Mother Earth card because it says, and ooh, okay. We got a little story we put in together. And shit. The tale of the man who asked God, oh my God, this is just, I'm not sure how I'm gonna break this down. That's okay, because I always figure it out for the most part. I think, at least to I can understand it, which is the most important thing. Okay. The tale of one of the strongest men to ever live. Nice. Nice. Okay. So there was a man that really, really, really loved this woman, and he was like, God, so this is New Beginnings in reverse, the Fool in reverse, and Judgment, I think. I don't know. It's in Spanish. And so to me, these two cards would make sense from what I'm about to say, which is the man asked God, hey, yo, I want to marry her. Should I, could I, would I? And God was like, my child, my sweet boy, my son. No. Technically, this came out in reverse, but we're going like this. The answer was no. Clear, cut, and dry. No. 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 You may not marry her. So the man said, are you sure? The death card. Look at their hands. Like just reaching for each other, like just like a veil separating them. I don't know why this is the next card, but the man is like, are you sure? Like, are you? And God was like, yes, bitch. Yes, bitch. Oh, okay, I see. It makes sense now. Like, yes, bitch. I'm being for real. No. But this man loved this woman so much, and he loved himself so much that he said, fuck you. I'm gonna do what I like. I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna do what I do best. I'm gonna just do it. Like, what do you mean? No, like, it wouldn't work. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And so he does it. He does it. And so obviously this man contemplates. He's like, should I do it? Should I not? Like, God literally told me no. Like, but I love her. Like, it makes sense to me. I don't know. And so he reflected on this for a while. And then he ended up choosing to marry her. And so did he defy God? Yes. Could you say he was punished? You could. Oh, look at that. Magician and Judgment. You could. You absolutely could say that he was punished for it. But if you take a deeper look, ooh. And so with this decision, with this news, God had to decide, well, what the fuck am I gonna do now? Because I don't know. This disciple, I don't know, you guys. I'm trying, okay? For the context of this story, the people in the story are Catholic, so whatever. The God was like, yo, bro, supporter been supporting. Supporter been so loyal. So if supporter don't listen to me, there must be something else to it. So how am I gonna be able to show up for my child, my human, my pet? I don't know. What a weird turn this is taking. Oh. Oh, Lord. So that the regret of this decision doesn't overtake their soul. That the even with everything seemingly going against him, this man never quit on himself, on his relationships, on his love. He was always still there, hoping that the love that he gave to the world would be returned to him one day, hoping that if he worked hard enough, the love that he was giving would be returned to him, the dedication. The honor. Working himself until he burns out. Working himself until he burns out, just so that he can feel like he is worthy or deserving of that love. And so while that plan, that marriage may have fell through, may have fallen apart, oh, crazy. What he lost is so little to compare to what he gained, to what is coming, to what is now. God said, no, I don't want you to make this difficult for you. So in defying God, which I wouldn't even say like defy, I would just say like questioning. Yeah, it's pretty defiant, but that just doesn't seem like the right term. It doesn't seem like the right term. Exploratory. So maybe it didn't work out how initially it was hoped to. But boy, was so much more gained out of this experience. The Emperor. Oh. Because a king wouldn't be a king if he didn't do king shit. Am I right? Or am I right? Because I know I'm fucking right for this one. Right, Alyssa? Right, ladies?
Right.
Holy shit. The final judgment. Oh, the final judgment is your judgment of yourself. The final judgment is the judgment of yourself. Is you judging yourself, how you view yourself. How you see yourself. That's what matters. That's what's important. It's not always how you treat other people or what you say. It's like, who are you? Who are you? Genuinely. That is what God wants from you. That is what your spirit team wants from you, your spiritual team, your past ancestors, the people who love you unconditionally. They just want you as you are, as you exist, because what you said, what you did, what you thought, who you were, what you wear, where you from, that's all arguable. That's all arguable. That's all variables. Because things aren't perfect. So no matter what you've done, no matter what you've said, who you said it to, what you did, what you do, where you go, you're not afraid to lose in love anymore. You're not afraid to lose in love because you realize that you truly can never lose in love. And you don't have to be so active in the process either. Like, it doesn't have to look that way. Like, don't beat yourself up if things don't seem to be paying off. These cards are so fucking wiggly. Holy shit. This is kind of cool. I don't know. I would not do this with decks of the same length, that's for sure, because it would take forever to separate that. What? So what is... Okay. Okay. Your reality, your punishments, your karma, your gods, your morals, your priorities, what's important to you, what matters to you, your views on abundance or lack, they're all up to you. It's all up to you. Obviously, yeah, what you experience has an impact on you. So the world around you does have an impact on you. But once you realize that it's all up to you, it's all up to you, that you can have whatever you want. You can have whatever you want. But what you need will truly stay. You can have what you want. Ooh. Ooh. Because God wants to experience life through us, right? Like the higher energies, entities, like they want to play with us. They want to have fun with us. They want to experience this life with us. So if you question them and you throw them off and you keep them on their fucking toes when they've been alive like for evers and evers, that's a fucking mood. Why would they punish you for that? Why? Oh, because they get mad really quick? Oh, yeah, so do humans. Cool. We have that in common. Oh, what? Demigods and like God, like they... Yeah! Yeah! Yeah. Otherwise, they wouldn't fuck with us. Otherwise, they wouldn't fuck with us. And there'd just be so much chaos. Oh, you mean like how there is now? Worse than that shit. I don't know, what the fuck kind of random ass emotional... The moon. Emotions. Oh. Coming up from the full moon. Do I need to say anything else? Oh. Girl, okay, duh. My point is, it's funny because to me, like these cards can seem really scary. But don't, if you're doing something wrong, like, I mean, I'm not gonna scare you fucking straight. I could, believe me, I fucking could. I could scare your ass straight. But, I scare myself fucking straight, y'all. It's not the type of boot camp you want to go through. But... Don't be afraid to get in trouble. Don't be afraid of getting punished for doing the right thing. Don't be afraid of that, because you know how to use things to your advantage. No matter what it is, you're able to transmute it into a situation that brings you death. I guess it could bring an ending. it could technically like burn bridges, which like not like in a passive aggressive way, but it would mean that it would take you out of a place that you don't want to be anymore. Yeah, you don't want to be suffering. You don't want to feel less than deserving. You don't want that shit. Fuck that shit. It's not even yours. It's not even yours. Now, I am not saying to go defy like everything that your spirit team tells you. No, I'm not telling you to go do it. I'm not telling you to go poke into it. It depends where you're at with your spirit team and your connection with the divine, to what that's gonna look like and feel like for you. But it's a relationship like any of your other relationships. And so if you want to have a good relationship with yourself and others, you create a good relationship with the divine. And that's because you are part of the divine as well. Like, you can't get to know yourself without getting to know part of the divine. Because, like, yeah, oh, I do everything, I make everything, I made it. Yeah. Well, that's not. But how much more powerful is it to know that you could just sit back and relax, not feel judged, hurt intentionally, life, you know? But like, to be free in your own skin, to be free in your own head, to be clear within your own heart space, to not be afraid to call your energy back, to not be afraid to find out which tethers no longer have input output. Oh shit. Don't be afraid, because you deserve the best. Blessing, leadership. You deserve the best. That's why you are the best. Vice versa. Interchangeable, connected to everything. You have never led yourself astray. You never have. You never have. Oh my God. You never have. The final judgment is yourself.